So,
Can I talk?
yes, you can talk. Can you try?
Okay, we are live now on YouTube. You can. Okay. Okay, we are live now on YouTube. You can connect, you can share our links to your friends, to your family members, anyone who's interested in joining us this morning. So you get a link on the platform. Don't send the link, have you? Send them again. And those 4 people there online. Even the anchor numbers still come.
So, what do you want?
Hello, free get. You could do with us till we finish.
I don't know anymore.
Serious?
Yeah.
But if there's anything, just let me.
Wait, when you don't know boss, the go island. Yes, we are so excited to be here today. It's been a long journey. Nncf Justice and Human Rights Quiz Competition, man. It's going to be heavy today like this. So, Kelechi, hope you are ready. Onifade, read one. Hope you guys are. Hope you are pumped.
By God's grace, yes, sir.
Us to join us so we can commence. So it's 3 minutes before 11 a.m. like this. What did happen now? Why everybody about to join? Valentine. Those guys, they're serious, oh, like this.
Don't disturb anybody.
Ah.
You drop the link on it.
It's a panelist. Add your name on this list. We already know the person who shall talk. It's a panelist. Add the name on. They already know themselves now. Baba, you must take a You must take a You must take a boss. Baba, you must take. Boss, I'll fetch up stuff for WhatsApp. I'll collect the number from him. All right, boss. Thank you very much, sir. All right, thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Na correct guy. Google form. Na make you Google. No, you did correct. I miss that. Valentine, come. You should give me an instruction. You say me you should add the name on this list. For people to support them, just add people, send it to the group where they add their names. No. This is 11 already. It's 11 o'clock. See what I'm like. But I think network. Successful. Eh? What's it called?
I think it's empty.
Fortunately, I'm seeing it. Don't do it now.
If I move, still use the same link.
What the link? You join.
See, it's not connecting.
I don't understand. Connection successful. Okay. Okay. Sure.
I need some. What is going
Still loading. Don't touch anything. Listen. Okay. Hello, good morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay. We had a network glitch. So you're all welcome to the grand finale quiz competition. So I believe everyone is around now. Everyone is here. So you're welcome. We have Chief Naya Okoye, Ajayi Rachel, who is my co-anchor. We have Jeremiah Nathaniel. We have Emedion Fabian, Destiny Chioma. You're all welcome. Who else we have here? We have Majolagbe Ghanaians. We have Philemon John. We have Julius Omotosho. You are welcome. Can you hear me? We have Favor joining us, and we have Amarachi, who is also our judge. She just joined us right now. Miss Amarachi, you are welcome. You're welcome. So, Ebziba Chibuzo, you're also welcome. So as you all know now, my name is Victor. I'm the executive assistant of Nivea Care Care Foundation. I'm not a new face. So Rachel, can you just introduce yourself to the people, please? So they let them get to meet you.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. My name is Abhishek Ajayi. I'm a final year law student from University of Lagos. Thank you.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. You're welcome. You're very much welcome. So I would like Mr. Joshua to speak to us this morning. So let's know what is in the bag for us, because it's not easy, man. We've been pushing this journey since the first time we went to the semi-finals. Now it's the final. So I want to know how far it has been how it has been so far, and the kind of questions we should expect now like this. Can we hear you, sir?
Yes, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. I can hear you.
Good morning. So, congratulations thus far on making it to the final. It's not easy, like um the O said, you've been able to um sail through this competition unscathed. So that is really commendable. So the kind of questions that would be asked today still falls within the purview of what the foundation is about, which is on in cases and also helping innocent prisoners to get justice. So essentially, most if not all our questions are extracted from the unique prison acts in Nigeria, and then a couple of other questions were also gotten from certain provisions of the constitution, and some other questions also come from recent violation of human rights. So we want to make it as interesting as possible, and the ground rules would also be stated shortly with respect to the grand finale. But whatever the outcome of this competition is, just know that
So,
you all are victors,
congratulations thus
and
far on
you
making it to the
your
final.
courage
It's
to
not
actually
easy, like
um,
the
participate in this grand finale
the O
is
said. You've
recognized
been
and
able
highly
to
appreciated. So the ground rules are: one, the questions will be read, will be displayed on the screen. So once you pick a number, we will display your question on the screen, and we would also read it out to you. You'll be given
competition
a
is
maximum of just know
five
that
seconds. So,
you all are victors
congratulations
to
thus
provide an
far
answer.
on
You
making it
and
to the
once your
final.
courage
It's
to have
not
an option
easy,
that will
like
be deemed to
the
be your final answer. Participate in
right.
this grand
So
finale
the O
is
said,
should ensure
you've
recognized
been
that you
able
pay
to
careful attention to the ground details of the rules. question. One, The
after all,
questions
we
will
are
be
even
read,
displaying it for you. So
that
that
will be
means that
displayed on the
we won't
screen. So
have
once you
that
pick a number,
luxury
we will
of
display your
time.
question on the screen, and we would also read it out to you. You'll be
And
given,
then competition
again, a
is
maximum of just know
five
that
seconds. So,
you all are victors
congratulations
to
thus
provide an
far
answer. The
on
moment
making it
and
to the
once your
final.
option
It's
to
not
be
easy,
expected to
that
be
would
deemed to
be
be your
the
final
option
answer within 5 seconds.
participate in this
Anything
grand
outside of
finale.
it,
The
5 seconds
O said,
should ensure
would
be
you've
regarded
been
as an
able
highly
to
appreciated. Now, the second ground rule, I'm
the
going to take
ground
you over
rules
to question
are
one. Just give me some time. The second ground rule is that the moment you are called upon, turn on your camera and also unmute your mic. So in the event where you are in a noisy environment, you can, mute your mic when the question is being read out. and then after the question and answers,
The
after all,
questions
we are
will be
even
read
displaying
in
options,
full,
so that
and
means
then
that
displayed
you
on the
won't
screen.
have
So
to
once you
start
pick a
to
number,
luxury
it
unmute
will
yourself or
display
tell
the
us
question on the
sort of
screen,
option,
and
you're picking.
we would also read it out to you, right?
Then
Be given,
the
set
the
ground
maximum
rule
of
just
the
I
order
give so
second you all as the choice
congratulations
to
thus
provide an
far
answer. The
on
moment
making it
and
to
once
your
you are
final
right, and that's why we encourage that you stay in an environment or a location where there is
Switch off that.
speedy internet. So that means in an event where we've given you the opportunity to see the question, we've read it out to you, options have been presented to you, and we don't get to hear from you within the 5 seconds. The implication of it is that you've lost that question. Now, the last but not the least is with respect to the number of questions each participant will be entitled to answer. So, generally, you'll be given at least 2 questions for a start. So, after and third, and the decision of the judges, that is myself and Marachi, with respect um, to the guideline we sent at the onset of this competition. So if you have any clarifications or questions before we proceed into the art of this grand finale, please you could raise your virtual hands and I'll call on you to state what question you have. So Jeremiah, I think you've been raising you can.
Hello, good morning. Please, can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. I actually didn't get the parts where you mentioned about the timing. Is it that when the question is displayed, that is when the time starts counting, or when you read the option, that is when the time starts counting? And also, I didn't get the numbers of questions each person has to answer, or the total number of questions. Thank you.
Okay, so I said that the time start counting when the last option is read. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Not when the question is displayed. And then each participant is engaged.
So you can so people that YouTube will hear. And try and elaborate.
You are for who got the question correctly, after asking the runoff, where we then determine or we'll give them questions to answer, and then depending on the answer, then we'll determine who would be
Just ensure
first,
that
who will be second, and who will be third.
it doesn't
Is
take
that
too
is
long.
that like
Maybe
clear?
the network it should not take too long. If it takes too long,
It's hard to connect.
Is that correct, Jeremiah?
it might disconnect
Very
everybody.
clear, sir. Very
But
clear.
it's not
So
taking too long.
any other question?
There's still a bit of little window for you to reconnect like
That's what
that.
I'm saying.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, please ask as many. This is the grand finale, so we want to ensure that
All right, sir.
everything is fair, and you also enjoy yourself in the course of the competition. So what's your question?
Okay, sir. I heard you mention the Present Act. I don't know. Did you mean the Nigerian Correctional Service Act?
Yes, yes, yes. You have it. Yes. Okay, so I should also state that when you are called upon to answer your question, please face the camera. We don't want you looking sideways or staring at something, you know, around you. That could also lead to disqualification. So we do not want any form of cheating. So at this juncture, I don't know if okay. So I think we have a list already. Let me confirm from. So we just start in order in which you state your names. Okay. Okay. So we have the list here. Okay. So is the person on the call Oluwakoyisola Olale?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You can't see. Okay.
So please pick a question.
Question two.
Question two.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
There's no better.
Question two. So the question is, I hope you can see
Yes, sir.
you can see it. Okay, great. So the question is, under the administration of criminal justice law, Edo State, what is the maximum? Okay, this is question one. Sorry. Should be- Okay, I think this is question two. Okay, so question two. What term of imprisonment does the Same-Sex Marriage Prohibition Act prescribe for anyone who supports, meets with, or forms a group advocating for the human rights of LGBT people?
5 years.
Please let me read the options. A, 3 years. B, 5 years. C, 7 years. And then D, 10 years. So what's your option?
5 years or
5
something.
years. That's wrong. It's 10 years. Okay, so the next person is Favor Egbugu. Favor.
Hi, I'm here. My name is Daphne.
Good morning, Favor. So what question would you like to pick?
Question 7.
Question 7. So question 7 states that section 396 subsection 4 of the administration of criminal justice law limits the number of adjournments a party is entitled to. Favor, please mute your mic. Pending the time you answer the okay, criminal justice law limits the number of adjournments a party is entitled to. A party is entitled to from arraignment to final judgment, where day-to-day trial is impracticable. What is the limit and what is the maximum interval between each adjournment? A, 3 adjournments with intervals not exceeding 21 working days. B, 5 adjournments with intervals not exceeding 14 working days. C, 5 adjournments with intervals not exceeding 7 calendar days. And D, 10 adjournments with intervals not exceeding 30 days. Your time start now. Favor.
I think I'll go with option B.
Option B. That's correct. That's correct.
Okay, check. You see the picture. Okay, see the picture from there.
Okay, so the next person here is Angelica Okoye.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay. Number 31.
31.
Yes, sir.
Angelica, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. So your question is Regulation 16 of the prisons regulations requires prisoners of each sex to be divided into distinct classes as far as accommodation permits. Which of the following is one of the expressly required classes of separation? So what we're saying is the prisoners are meant to, male, female, and all of that. So A, foreign nationals separated from Nigerian prisoners. B, juveniles under 16 years of age separated from adults. Then C, first time offenders separated from repeated offenders. And D, remand prisoners separated from prisoners awaiting appeal. Your time start now, Angelica.
I'll go with option B.
Option B. Okay. Option B. That's correct.
Thank you.
Person is Choma Destiny. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please pick a question.
Question 14.
Question 14. All right. Choma, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In African Continental Bank and Okonkwo, the court addressed which unlawful practice that Section 7 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law has now codified a prohibition against. A, detention without charge beyond 24 hours. B, extraction of confessional statements.
Hello, Mr. Joshua, please.
Without
Can you
legal
hold on,
represent-
please? Hello, can you hear me?
Okay.
Please leave your camera
Yes, I can hear
permanently
you.
on. Let your cameras be permanently on. We don't want any form of you understand?
Yes, please.
Your camera should be on. Let's see you.
Yes. Yes.
Permanently.
So in African Continental Bank and Okonkwo, the court addressed which unlawful practice that Section 7 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law has now codified a prohibition against. A, detention without charge
Destiny, your
beyond
camera is
24
off.
hours.
Destiny, your
B,
camera is off. It's not on. Destiny.
Okay, I think I can see her.
You can see her. Okay.
Yes, I can see. I think it's here. So A, detention without charge beyond 24 hours. B, extraction of confessional statements without legal representation. C, arrest of a person in place of a suspect. And D, use of police to enforce civil contract. The time start now, Choma.
Option D.
Option
D.
D.
Yes.
Please speak loudly. Okay. Option D. That's wrong. Is C, arrest of a person in place of a suspect. So in that case, essentially, the court was of the view that you can't arrest a mother, for example, for an offense allegedly committed by the son. So that's the decision in Africa, subsection 1, paragraph C of the Constitution on the power of the police to arrest a person suspected to have committed a crime. Of course, reasonable suspicion. But if you're looking for somebody that is alleged to have committed a crime and you can't find, you cannot arrest their relative in lieu of them. So that is the gist of African Continental Bank and Okonkwo. So the correct option here is C, not D. So the next person is
Then we need to update Joshua.
Okay, okay.
But let's keep aside this. Update to
Excel.
Who's the next person?
Excel. Thompson.
Something next person. Same person.
Yes.
Okay, question 9.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Even subsection 1 of the Prisons Act designates certain judicial officers as prison visitors in their juridical or jurisdictional area. Which of the following holds that nationwide status? So, just for clarification, it's just saying that there are certain officers or judicial officers that have the power to visit prisons just to check the condition of prisoners. You know, and option A says the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, B, the President of the Court of Appeal, C, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, and D, the Attorney General of the Federation. Your time start now, Exile Thompson.
D.
D. Look at section 35 of the Constitution that talks about the right of silence and also informing an arrested person within 24 hours and in writing and in a language they understand of the fact and ground of their arrest. This one is typically about taking their personal data such as their name, their occupation, address, and all of that, into records. So it is 48 hours and not immediately upon arrest. So thank you. So the next person is Moses Alexander. Moses Alexander. Morning. Yeah. So sorry, the host Amarachi says she's been applying to join the meeting. I don't know whether you can admit her.
Yes, she has been admitted already. Thank you.
Oh. Okay. So Alexander, welcome. So pick a question. Under section 3, subsection 2 of the Prisons Act, on the day a sentence of death is to be carried out, to whom does the superintendent hand over legal custody of the condemned prisoner? 18 years. B, 20 years. C, 15 years. And D, 25 years. Your time starts now.
D.
What do you say?
D, 25 years.
No, the answer is 18 years. Thank you. Okay. Long service and good conduct. In the prison too, they do all this competition. So for you to also get an award, you must have been you must have continuously served for 18 years. A minimum period of 18 years for you to be entitled to that award. Otherwise, you won't be qualified to, earn the long service and good conduct medal. The prison essentially is a reformation center. You know, Part of the objective of sending people to prison is to rehabilitate them, empower them. But unfortunately, the prison system in Nigeria is the stark opposite of what those objectives are. Or right. So normally, when somebody goes to the prison, it's so that they can, you know, be of good conduct over time, work, so that by the time they come out, they are hardworking. Because some people are pushed to committing crime because they don't have money, or they are just lazy and all of that. So they learn different craft, different, skill while in the prison. So this particular award is designed for them to, you know, when you are doing something just like this competition and you're looking forward to win a prize, there's a way you prepare for it. So the same way, in order to motivate the prisoners to be better version of themselves, the the prison regulation, sort of gives the prison administration the power to award, this long service and good conduct award. So prisoners would also be fighting to, earn their award. So in so doing, they are already becoming, better people and all of that. So that's the essence of this award. So the next person here is John Philemon. John Philemon.
Yes, I'm here, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, John. So which question would you like to answer?
Question 5.
Question 5. Philemon, John is taking us back up. Okay. In the 2020 annual report, how many cases of rape did the National Human Rights Commission report receive? A, 3,500. B, 6,200. C, 9,800. And D, 11,200. Philemon, your time start now.
C.
C. The answer is D. So 11,200. So there was, the rape culture was, rampant between that, from that 2020 even up to date. And then the National Human Rights Commission is in charge of promoting human rights and also spotlighting human rights violation, bringing it to our notice, creating awareness about it, and also providing recommendation and measures as to how to, address these perennial challenges. So yeah, the next person is Nathaniel Onuche Jeremiah.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon and good morning.
Good
Question
morning.
15. Yes, question 15.
Okay. Question 15. Okay. This borders on one of the human rights violations. So Mubarak Bala, president of the Humanist Association of Nigeria, was sentenced to imprisonment in April 2022 for Facebook post alleged to have insulted Prophet Muhammad. What sentence did he receive?
Justice.
A, 10 years imprisonment. B, 15 years imprisonment. C, 18 years imprisonment and 20. And then D, 24 years imprisonment. Your time starts now.
D.
That's correct. So he was sentenced to 4 years in prison. All right. So the next person is Ridwan Ajibola Unifad. Okay. So pick a question.
Right, good morning.
Yeah,
Question
good morning.
25.
Pick a question. 25.
Question 25.
Yeah. Okay. So under the administration of criminal justice law, how often is the Controller General of Prisons required to make returns to the Chief Judge and the Attorney General in respect of persons awaiting trial held in custody beyond 180 days? A, monthly. B, every 60 days. C, annually. And D, every 90 days. Your time starts now. Read one.
D. Option B.
Option
Option B.
option what?
B.
B. Oh,
B.
that's wrong.
B. B.
Yeah,
B.
the answer is
B.
yeah,
Every
the
60 days.
every six no is every 90 days. Yes, so the correct option is every 90 days.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the idea is again, the Administration of Criminal Justice Act aims to, in this regard, aims to prevent a situation where an innocent person has been awaiting trial for over 180 days. That's like equivalent to about 6 months without trial. And we don't know whether they are just alleged to have committed the offense and they've been awaiting trial. In that situation, the Controller General of Prisons is expected to inform the Chief Judge and the Attorney General regarding those persons, informing them, okay, we have about 85 persons currently in prison, but they have not been tried yet. So they've not been proved guilty or not guilty. And this particular provision aligns with Section 36, subsection 5 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and equally aligns with the statement of Kayode Esho when he said that before you're proven guilty, you are entitled to walk the length and breadth of Nigeria and breathe in fresh air like every other Nigerian, because the Constitution confers the presumption of innocence on you. So in order not to keep people who are innocent in prison for a long time, this report is meant to be made to both the Chief Judge and the Attorney General for necessary, in order to expedite the trial process so that they can be found either guilty or not guilty. So the next person is Julius Oreoluwa Omotosho.
Good morning.
Please pick your question. Yeah, good morning.
Question
18? 1-8.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question 18. Okay, so what is the primary constitutional basis for the non-justiciability of economic, social, and cultural rights in Nigeria? A. Section 45 of the Constitution, which creates permissible derogation from all rights. B. Section 6, subsection 6C of the Constitution of the 1999 Constitution, which expressly declares them non-justiciable. C. Section 12 of the 1999 Constitution, which requires National Assembly to enact on the enactment of treaties. And D. Section 33 of the 1999 Constitution, which limits the scope of enforceable rights. Your time starts now,
Option
Julius.
B.
That's correct. So we have
Yes,
question
thank you.
19. Okay. So question 19 says, in Federal Republic of Nigeria, a 2006 rather case, the Supreme Court held that which category of persons within the Nigeria police force are authorized to prosecute matters in Supreme Court? A. All police officers of the rank of inspector and above. B. Lawyers in the police force. C. Police prosecutors with at least 5 years of service. And D. Only officers of the Director of Public Prosecution. Your time starts now, Fabian.
Option D.
Option D.
Yeah, only officers of Director of Public Prosecutions.
That's wrong. The correct option is B. So here's the thing. Prior to the decision of the court in Federal Republic of Nigeria or Osahan, the position of the law was that police officers were empowered or entitled to prosecute criminal matters from magistrate court up to the Supreme Court. However, there was a radical departure from that position in
the rising of the new dawn, the rising of the new dawn. Josc file edit view documents. Profile skin collection tools help. The rising of the new dawn, the rising of